Alright, so let's start with the spokes. Again, similar to what I did with the front wheel when we relaced that. Going in every other one. Right, so they're all split, so I've got the first side in. Now I'm going to flip it over and do the other side. I mean, the thing I am grateful on this one, it has, because it's been worn, it's got the marks where the outer ones go, so I know that will cross. So again, as before, every other one. Right, so that's all the inners done on both sides. Right, so I've just used a couple of tops just to raise the height of the rim. I've also brought in the other rim in exactly the same place, so I know that that outer from the valve hole is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then refreshing back. The next one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two, three, four. So I'm just doing them loosely with a nipple on the end. 1, 2, 3, 4. if I've got them right, they all should basically lean in the right direction, which is exactly how the front went eventually. So still working round every fourth one. And that is the last one on that side. So they've all got on the fourth one. There's always 3 in between. But that's what I'm trying to replicate, is obviously what we did on the first one. I'll leave a link in the description below to the video where we actually laced this one up. It's still got to be trued, it's still very loose. I did actually get a balancing truing machine some time ago, so we're going to set that up in the next episode. Alright, so I actually managed to get it turned over okay. Now I just need to line it. Alright, so I've got the tyre valve hole again in the same place. So now I just need to make sure, following this one, so that should be facing this way. It should be 1, 2, 3, third one along, 1, 2, 3 should be that one. Alright, so again, counting round, 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, so that's both sides outers done. Now we need to start threading to the inners. Again, what I can do now is I'll actually put this up on blocks, so that should give me enough room. Hopefully to feed these through. Alright, so that's this side through. Now all I've got to do is put them in position exactly as I've done before. Right, so I just had to loosen off a couple of the nipples there so I can get this through. But that's my first cross, so it crosses with hardly any gap at the top. Bigger gap. So this one will cross on this point and go into that one there, and then follow through. We'll follow it round. Right, so that's the top side done. So all I've got to do now is flip it over and do the last lot. Right, so that's flipped over. All that's left to do now is just these last 10. So for the minute I'm just going to drop them in. I can change their angle when I'm in there. He says, right, as there's only one more hole left, so literally that will go to there. He says, right, so that's one in place. Alright, and that is it. well, that's the difficult bit done. So it should be uniform crosses all the way through, off to one side. Yep, as I say, all the nipples are loose, so it is still a loose rim. No, pleased with that. So it does get, as long as you get the pattern right, it does start to get easier the more times you do it. As I say, the truing thing is another matter, but I say we'll cover that. Have a look at that. Well, I'll set the machine up in the next episode because that's just in a box. Get that all set up, have a look, and then start having a play and see how we go. Alright, so I've just put the brake holder, as I say, I'm still waiting for the brake shoes to arrive, but just want to get an idea. I've also put the sprocket carrier in place. But no, pleased how that's turned out. As I say, these parts in the back, they're going to take a bit longer, but I'll keep pushing with these. As I say, as soon as the bearings come up, we can get the bearings fitted, and then there's a little bit more to do on one of the rear shocks. But as I say, the next thing is, well, that'll be trial and error, is the wheel balancing truing machine. So as I say, next episode we'll get that set up, then I'll do some research, and then we'll put one of the wheels on, because obviously we've got, I'll pull the front one up as well. Alright, so that's the pair of them. As I say, happy with how they come out. It's actually better if I turn that round. You get to see the pattern a bit better. If I've got anything wrong, which I don't think I have, please let me know. As I say, I've managed to make sure that all the crossovers crisscross nicely with a cross in the middle, which is how I had there. But as I say, obviously these have both got to be trued up. But no, happy with that. Right, so thanks for joining me on that one. I hope that one was helpful. I say sorry it had to be split into two. There was quite a lot to get through, quite a lot to get done. I'm pleased that the actual lacing was slightly easier on the second rim. Obviously I've done the first one some time ago. As I say, there's a link in the description to where this one was laced. But pleased with how that one's gone. That's quite happy that it's easier. I say easier the second time round. Probably if I ever do this again, it will get easier as I go. I can pick it up. Obviously the difficult bit now is obviously I've got to get the actual machine set up. It's just a basic balancer, so I can true it as well. So we'll set that up in the next episode, have a look at it, go through, hopefully there's instructions. It was a cheap one off eBay, so I don't know. I really haven't had a look at it. So we'll go through that in the next episode, see how we do for time, and then maybe the following episode we'll start truing these up, because obviously I need to do some research on it first, do some homework, make sure I get it right. But glad we've got to this point. I'm going to continue on with the bits that we started earlier. So the spindle bolt, there's still some more to do on that. I need to smooth that off, clean up the nut, try and get that as smooth as polished as I can. The actual brake arm, I don't know, there's some quite deep dents in it, so I might have a look, see if I can find a really cheap one on eBay. I am trying to keep the budget as low as I can and see if I can get these down any further, get these pit marks out. If not, I may have to spray them. But as I say, I'll carry on with them behind the scenes. But glad, as I say, glad this has come out okay. Any questions in the comment box below. There's also a link to my Facebook in the description below as well. So everybody's more than welcome. Pop across, say hello, post some pictures. Be good to chat with people. But as I say, that just about wraps this video up. So thanks for watching and join me again next time. Cheers. Bye.